Oh my goodness, how is it going, champs? It has been a really long and a very rough week, but we made it through and we are surviving. So we're back again. We're playing Terraria. All I've known of, I've got a real estate housing crisis right now. So I'm going to use this to get rid of some things. I need this gel. And man, when I tell you it's been a long week, dude, it's been a long week. I am exhausted right now. I cannot wait to get in the shower, hit the bed. It's going to be great. It's just going to be so great. But, you know, we have to do a video before going to bed. It just has to happen, or else it won't happen, and that's not good. We need to make it happen. Happen, Captain. Okay. So today's video topic, we're going to go over to, I don't know if I can talk to this guy. I don't have any money. Shop. I have one gold coin. Don't have any money for him. But anyway, today's topic, I wanted to talk about friends again, but in a topic in a way that is a little bit more selfish than what you would expect. And I am naturally kind of selfish, though I feel like I just think about myself too much and I'm not considerate of other people. Some people would disagree, but I just don't think I'm truly a selfless person. I am too selfish to really, make it matter. But oh well, I'm working on that. I'm definitely working on that. But contrary to that statement, today's topic, and here's for the third time, I want to talk about, let's see here, treating your friends the way they treat you. And I want to preface that by not saying hey, you got to treat your friends really badly if they treat you badly. No, don't do that. Treat them well and treat them cordially, even if they treat you badly. But if they're asking you to spend a bunch of time with them, it better be for a good reason. That's the selfish side I'm talking about. If I am going to go spend time with my friends, I'm going to go spend some time in there, and I'm going to be darn good productive, and I'm going to make a good show. I'm going to make a good production effort. I'm going to do things that I haven't done before. I'm going to learn something new, stuff like that. Because without that, then it's just hanging out with friends, and that's not good at all. You don't want that, because then you get, what do you call it? You don't want to try new things. You don't step out of your comfort zones. Friends are really, really good for getting outside of your comfort zone. Unfortunately, they're also really good with just sticking in your comfort zone. And that's not what you want to do either. But, oh well. But I'm getting pretty frustrated and, again, very tired of the fact that I have to hang out with my friends and not do anything helpful, useful, and just not anything that makes me a better person, makes me more efficient at what I do, right? It makes me frustrated that I can't do that with certainty, and it's just too bad. It's not their fault, because they're just having a time. They're having a good time by themselves, right? It is a good time that we spend together, but in terms of, I don't know, gain in knowledge and whatnot, it's not very useful, which is too bad. I wish it was different, and I do want to kind of change some things, because next time I'm over with my friends, I'm going to try to make it mandatory that I learn something new, whether that's like looking something up on ChatGPT, or someone says something and I'm curious about it. It's like, well, wait a second. Does that, is that actor really play that role in a movie or something? Staying naturally curious with your friends, I think will go a super, super long way. So I need to try that. I need to do it. Oh, can I not put a torch on the wall? Thank you. All right. Here's another torch on the wall. There's a bat. Don't really like those. But hopefully you get what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that your friends are useless and you should just not hang out with them if they're not helping you in any way. But in a way, it's just like, you gotta be, these years of your life in your 20s are so important that you need to be taking advantage of the fact that you just have time. A lot of people, they wish for that, but they never can get it back. And that's just really, really sad truth. And I don't ever want that to be a sad truth for anybody else. I want that to be a life-giving truth where you spend a lot of time, or you spend time reflecting on it and capitalizing on that amount of time that you have. But it's all not sunshine and roses. There's going to be times where there's literally nothing you can do, and you're sitting at a graduation ceremony and you can't hear the person mumbling, talking about whatever speech, some bad joke that they made, and everyone just grumbles around. Some days it's going to be like that, where you're sitting there and there's nothing you can do. And then there's some days where you're going to be at birthday parties and you have to socialize and you have to talk to people that you haven't met for a while. I mean, it might not even be your birthday party. It might just be someone else's, and you're just forced to be there, socialize again. Whatever. See if I can get out of this. This is kind of dicey. Nope, we chilling. Get that slime out of here. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Anyway, I was saying, it's just like, oh no, I don't like these slimes. They're really bad. Oh, that's not good. Oh, there's a life crystal there and everything. But that's 7 minutes. Just to wrap it up, right? There are gonna be times in life where there are mandatory stepping away periods where there's nothing that you could possibly do to get out of these situations. So how do you optimize those situations to help yourself? I don't know. I am just a random guy on the internet talking into a camera and a microphone to improve his public speaking. But when I say that those things occur, at least you have the forbearance and the knowledge now, the preemptive knowledge to help yourself down the line. Figure out what do you need to do to prepare for these things. Maybe you bring a laptop or something and you can pull that out. But maybe you can't pull out a laptop and you have to just keep your mind sharp or something. Maybe try out a new thing with another person, or like try out your handshake. And maybe the only time when you're talking with someone, you treat it as an interview. And instead of being the interviewee, you are the interviewer. And you're asking them these questions that would normally land them a job at your make-believe company. I don't know. There are so many fun ways to make a mandatory get-together social interaction so much fun. Like, you could talk to people, or as people walk by, you could guess their IQ scores. Probably don't do that, but you get the point. There's so many things that you can do that just don't really matter, but kind of engage your critical thinking skills. Anyway, that's the end of this video. It's way overdue, but see ya.